already know is a program that was devised by Ustad Bajur and other Ustads about for Hufaz who, alhamdulillah, they finished the memorization of the Quran, but they're probably trying to get a better understanding of what it means, not only what it means, what kind of lessons we can derive from the stories, and not only that, to get a greater understanding of what Arabic they can learn from the Quran and the grammar that accentuates the meaning, right? So with that, I just mentioned the three pillars of Fityah, right? We have the first is the Arabic grammar that we learn. Second is the qisas, or the stories of the Quran. And then third is the akhlaq, right? The morals and all the lessons that we can learn and how we can implement that in our daily lives. So being an alumni, alhamdulillah, graduate of Fityah, it really just goes to show, like, some things you learn in class and you're like, okay, I might not need that later. Like, okay, it just goes over your head, right? But then whenever you go later in life and like you're graduating, and then all of a sudden like a situation appears, like husn al-dhann, right? Thinking good of people. That's something that, like, okay, yeah, you're supposed to make excuses for people, but what happens is, whenever you put in a situation that actually demands you to have husn al-dhann, then it really goes to show you like what you learned in the classroom actually becomes implemented in your own life, right? So with that, I'd like to invite Ustad Yusuf Nofal, inshallah. So if he can give a couple of words on his own experience, inshallah.
Assalamu alaikum. Bismillah, alhamdulillah, salatu wassalamu ala rasulillah. As the Fityah year, Fityah year is coming to an end, so I just wanted to come up here to, reflect on the changes that have come to me over the past year, and just kind of show, what Fityah has done to me over the past year. And one of the most obvious reasons, or most obvious examples, is in my salah, especially in understanding the meaning of what the Imam is saying, and in the how to properly, the keyword is properly, establish salah by Ustad Bajur. And it just helped me, like, every day when I'm doing salah, I always think about, how can I slow this down, or how can I understand what I'm saying. So it helps, like, in the daily life even more so, but also in my like everyday interactions with other people, in that, just like he mentioned with husn al-dhann, how every time somebody, like, you may think somebody did something wrong, but no, you're supposed to remember your Fityah class, you're supposed to remember Ustad Bilal's class, and how you're supposed to make excuses or think good of them. So there's a lot of other changes and other experiences, but it's just been a great year. And if you want to put your kids in it, I recommend it, even though it is, as we mentioned before, it's plenty of work and it's dedication, but it's very rewarding, yeah. And to all the kids also who might think, please, Dad, no, don't sign me up. Well, it's been pretty fun, thanks to the classmates, and alhamdulillah, the teachers make it pretty entertaining also, very rewarding.
Takbir. So as you guys got to know with the current student, Yusuf, how rewarding the class is and how fruitful it can be, getting to learn all that stuff that normal people, even if you grow older, like, I know, like, I told my dad things that he didn't know himself about Islam, and so having this class really gives you that foundation, or it reinforces the things that you already know and teaches you new things. Like, how many of us know, like, the fiqh of salah, right? The 9 things, like, just the basic 9 things that you need in order for salah to happen. Like, I'm not going to question you guys, but it's like those kind of things, like the foundational things of what a Muslim needs to be and what we should all learn, right? There's a minimum amount of level that we need to learn, and so this class accomplishes that and beyond. So inshallah, I'd like to invite Ustad Bajur and Ustad Bilal for a couple of words, inshallah.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Bismillah, alhamdulillah, wa salatu wassalamu ala rasulillah. I am extremely honored and grateful to Allah Azza wa Jal for giving me the opportunity to start this program in EPIC. Subhanallah, ya akhwan, we emphasize a lot on memorizing the Quran, which is amazing, extra, excellent, superb, you name it. But after that, there has to be another step, which is understanding what you memorized. Understanding what you memorized. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, we have Ustaz Michael, which is May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bring him back safe. He had to fly in an emergency to Paris. Inshallah, he will be back soon. He is amazing, mashallah, in teaching a beautiful, unique style of Arabic to the students. And he is, of course, the head of Arabic in Good Tree Academy. So, alhamdulillah, we are very lucky to have him. We are very lucky to have Ustaz Bilal teaching our students the akhlaq. So, we decided this year, inshallah ta'ala, starting from next year, that we noticed that many people will, inshallah, benefit from this program, and not only huffaz. So, starting next year, this program will be open for all adults, 12 and up, who are interested in understanding the Quran. So we're not going to make it strictly for Huffaz. It is the best thing could ever happen to a Hafiz as a next step. But we will open it, inshallah ta'ala, for everybody, so the whole community will benefit. Inshallah, after Ramadan, we will announce on the date of registration and all that stuff, inshallah. In order not to take a lot of time, let me give it to Bilal, and then we will distribute the certificates.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Bismillah walhamdulillah wa salatu wa salam ala rasulillah. Inshallah, just to add on what our beloved Ustad mentioned, subhanAllah, very, very blessed group of students. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reward them and reward their parents for all the effort, an extremely difficult effort to go the entire year, full-time students, and at the same time coming Monday through Thursday for 2 hours a week, for 2 hours a day, 4 days a week, a complete dedication from the students, subhanAllah. And I'll just mention one thing. You know, the best example is, of course, our Prophet alayhi salatu wassalam. And we learn how the Prophet alayhi salatu wassalam would put emphasis and leadership in the youth. Yani, subhanAllah, it goes to the essence of what this class is all about, Fityah. When we talk about these youth, how they're understanding the Quran and gaining all of these qualities and understanding of akhlaq and understanding and interpreting lessons from the stories of the Quran, it can truly make great leaders, inshallah wa ta'ala. And this is, of course, for everyone. When someone is equipped with understanding the Quran and knowing what our Prophet ﷺ did and the struggles that he went through and the akhlaq that he showed, and implementing those in your daily lives, there can be nothing that can stop you yourself, yani, subhanAllah. So I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to preserve these students with the knowledge that they have gained, and I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to bless all the future generations of Fityah students, inshallah, and may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala continue to bless the course.
By the certificates. Okay, inshallah ta'ala. The first group of students, they are students who are going to take a certificate of attendance because maybe either they probably they joined late in the program, so they were not able to finish the whole program, but we still recognize them for attendance. And we start with the first one. Mazin, brother Mazin. Takbir. Takbir. Second. You could stand here so we can, people, inshallah, you could stay there. Muhib, Mazin's brother. Brothers, mashallah, like Brother Bilal said, every single day from 6 to 8 is not easy. By the way, we started with 20 students. We started with 20 students. And we are left with 12 or 13, as you will see, inshallah. Next. Dana, her brother is going to take it. Qasim, inshallah. We have also sisters in the program. Dana is one of them, mashallah ta'ala. They registered for the story and the akhlaq. And Qasim is her brother, mashallah. By the way, Qasim and Dana, Ya Akhwan, Ya Ahla Plano, they drive 45 minutes from Frisco every night. From Frisco. And we're going to see the brothers coming from Irving. And we have a brother coming from Richardson. His mother tells me every day, 30 minutes, I drive. And Ahl Plano, Ya Akhwan, this is our program, inshallah ta'ala. We should support it, inshallah. Farhan, brother Farhan, mashallah, he drives every day. His mother brings him from Richardson. May Allah reward him. Takbir. And brother Ayan, did he come? Or brother Ayan Khan, the son of Dr. Rizwan, he's not here. So now, inshallah ta'ala, we'll go to the students who graduated with honor. First, Shafin. Takbir. Takbir. MashaAllah. Brother Shafin is always well known. Him and Sa'ad and Tayyib are the first three in the class every single day. MashaAllah. Next. Zakaria Naufal and his brother. Both of them, MashaAllah. They graduated with honor also, MashaAllah. Takbir. Mu'adh, Aman Allah. our dear Mu'adh from Dar al-Quran Hifz School, he finished and then he joined Fityah. Takbir. Salih. Salih is the Irving man. MashaAllah, Salih is a Hafiz of Kitabillah, and he drives every single day. He told me between 45 to 1 hour and 15 minutes at rush hour to come and attend Fityah. Him and his sister Nabiha. Yusuf Naufal, brother of Zakaria. Takbir. Brother Zuhair called him Ustaz Yusuf. So it's his new name, inshallah. Tayyib. Tayyib just gave us the sad news. They moved here a year ago, and he just informed us that they are moving back to Ohio. This is the first person I ever heard is leaving Dallas. May Allah give him tawfiq to wherever he's gone. And Tayyib also is a Hafiz of Kitabillah. Saad, mashallah. Saad, his brother was with us last year, and he found out how much his brother benefited, and he joined this year. Saad is also a Hafiz of Kitabillah. And these are our graduates. And finally, we have one more graduate, and subhanallah, she graduated with distinction. She is an amazing sister, mashallah. Sister Nabiha, the sister of Salih. Salih, inshallah ta'ala. I gave her a special frame for her because she was, mashallah, she got 100 and everything. MashaAllah, our sisters are very dedicated and amazing, mashallah, in their studies and in their applying what they learn. So, ya akhwan, look at this beautiful, mashallah, young men and young sisters in the back. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reward them immensely. May Allah make the Quran the rabi' of their hearts. May Allah protect their parents that dedicated so much time and so much effort to come and provide for their children the best of education. This is what we will be questioned about on the Day of Judgment. What did you do to your children? How much did you suffer to make the Quran easy for them? And this is a step that's at your doorstep, right there in our neighborhood, in our community, inshallah ta'ala. Please take advantage of it for next year, inshallah. Jazakumullah khair, wa barakallahu feekum, wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.